This is the Bobbi Brown corrector in light peach. Ooh. Good catch. You guys have noticed I am back in the habit of using concealer as my primer and then pressing powder on top for my eyes. No, the gardener's here. Shy. Okay, we gotta wrap this up. Hey guys, welcome to February favorites. I have so much junk. I'm not even gonna like ramble too much because, did I just call my favorites junk? Why would I do that? It's not junk, it's all fabulous. February is my birthday month. I got a lot of new things to try out that I'm loving, and I got some new jewelry as well, which I want to show off to you guys. Check out this ring. I know you guys always ask whenever I'm like flashing my hands around, like what's on my nails, what ring do I have? And for the most part, I wear like the same rings all the time, a gold one from James, and then of course my engagement ring. But this is so just beautiful and sparkly and gorgeous and well made. This is sterling silver and marcasite. This ring right here is from Jewelry to Your Doorstep. I just love it. I love it. Once again, forewarning, disclaimer to you guys, it's not a giant company. It's not Macy's where they have tons of stuff in stock. So if you see something that I'm wearing that you love, order up because they don't have a ton of stuff. It's a smaller company. I love supporting smaller companies and I love their stuff. I'm wearing their earrings right now. Everything's sterling silver, really well made, and it's affordable, especially when you use a 30% off discount code, which will be in my info box. It is the best discount code that you can find. So if you need jewelry, check it out. Their stuff is awesome. It's always a favorite of mine. Always. I worked for the company for 4 years, so it's like legit, like from my heart favorite. Okay, moving on, I want to talk about some powders that I discovered that are just blowing my mind. I finally tried out the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Everybody raves about this, and I don't know why I just couldn't get excited about translucent powder. I was like, you know, I love my Coty Airspun. I'm really into that. But then I was watching a lot of my videos recently when I was sick, and I was like, shoot, use something different than just that Coty Airspun powder. Everybody already knows you love it. So I have been trying out new powders, and this one is magic for pressing on the eyelid to set your eye primer or pressing underneath the eyes to set your concealer. You can actually do that with a dampened sponge and your concealer will not budge. It will not move. Great for a night on the town, great for evening because it is a little powdery if you do that during the day, but for evening wear, oh my gosh, you will just look beautiful and flawless under the eyes. And this is just such a perfect setting powder. I also have a giant tub of shimmer, which I don't think I could get through this in a lifetime unless I was literally dumping it all over my body, which I'm tempted to do because this is so gorgeous. The shine and reflection is not obnoxious, but it is intense. This is the Make It Forever Shine On powder. I love it. I am wearing it today. It just reflects the light so softly and beautifully, but it's there. It's not like a useless, like, oh, it's kind of making me glow. It's like, it is there, especially in photos in flash. It just looks beautiful. So I am loving this so much. As far as foundation this month, the LA Girl Pro BB cream every day. Every day I am wearing this foundation. I love it. I have shown you guys in videos how to apply it, how it looks on the skin, and this past month, this is what I've been wearing the most. I think it's easy to blend. It's under $5 and I just like the way it feels and the way it looks. So this is a total favorite. I am loving using the Balm's Time Balm Concealer as my eye primer, my eye base, and then I put powder right on top of it immediately, and it is helping my eyeshadow to not only stay put all day long, but the blending process takes half the time. It like cuts it in half. I don't know why this two-step is just really working for me right now, but it's one of those things where you get in a makeup rut and you keep doing your makeup one way, and then all of a sudden you shift gears, you try something new, and you're like, this is the best thing ever. So for right now, this is the best thing ever. I am using it every single day. I like the Time Balm because it has ingredients that are really gentle and great for the skin. It's really intended for under the eye, for that delicate skin, but I feel like your eyelid's delicate too. And it's also anti-crease. So it's for the win. I love it. Another under eye concealer that I have been adoring. This is the Bobbi Brown corrector in light peach, and I just use this on my darker areas, my more purple dark circles, which lately I've been getting no sleep, so Got a lot of that going on. Okay. I don't normally refer to products as being the bomb.com, but this one, I would have never ever discovered this if this hadn't been in my PO box. I had never heard of this company. I had never seen anything like this. This is a bronzer. Look at the color of this. It's gorgeous. It has this kind of firm feeling to it, and it just has the most beautiful bronzy terracotta but still deep cool feeling while still warm. I don't know where I'm going with this. It's just perfect. Every time I wear this, I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is better than self-tanner. Like, it's better than self-tanner. You can actually build it up without it being blotchy, and it looks like you were outside laying in the sunshine. It's such a beautiful bronzer. It is totally matte, so easy to blend. I wouldn't contour with this, but to warm the whole face up, beautiful. To warm your shoulders, your neck, body, anything. It just glides on the skin and is gorgeous. This is from Bikor. This is the Egyptische, I think that's how you say it, bronzer. BikorCosmetics.com. It's made in Italy. I need to check out more of their products because that was one of those, like, you know how you have products that you find and you're just like, what the heck? Like, how does that work so good? Like, I try so many blushes or so many bronzers, and then once in a blue moon something pops up and like makes everything look so pretty, and you look in the mirror and you're like, good makeup day. That is a good makeup day product. Love it. For contouring, because I wouldn't use that for contour, I would use this. My Kat Von D palette. OMG. Everybody's loving this right now. Like, everybody is seriously in love with this palette for good reason. It is so soft, so smooth, so easy to contour. I use all the shades for different purposes. I did an entire look on my eyes the other day with just these, and it was so gorgeous. I just added a light wing, some mascara, and I got a ton of compliments because the powder just blends out so nicely. It just looks very airbrushed, and I think that this is phenomenal. It is my favorite contouring product, contour highlight powder right now, and I know there are a lot of them out there. For my brows, something that you can pick up at Target, and you may have seen me use this in my glamorous makeup tutorial to contour my nose, to smudge underneath the eye. I'm also wearing it in my brows. This is such a beautiful selection of brow powders. Now, they have that kind of firm texture again, you know, it's meant to really cling to the brow hairs and add fullness and shape to your brows, but what I like especially is this dark black. It is a smudgy, beautiful black that does not look so intense when you go underneath the eye, and there's no fallout. I love it. These lighter shades right here are perfect for taking a tapered brush and defining and for defining the nose and sculpting it to make it look a little longer, a little slimmer, a little cuter. Love this guy right here, and I love that it is super affordable. Magic elixir time. This stuff is awesome. This is from Smashbox. This is the Photo Finish Primer Water. This is silicone-free, alcohol-free, and oil-free. So if you saw my tip Tuesday about spraying your face with hairspray, this would be an alternative for those of you that feel like that's too intense, that you have sensitive skin, that you want something hydrating. This is not so much a makeup setting spray as far as like making your makeup last longer, but this just adds this dewy, beautiful quality to the skin. You can use this to help blend out your foundation. You can use it to prime the skin. It's just a fantastic, fantastic item, and I feel like I've been using it a lot, and I'm not that far down. This is a month of use, whereas with my MAC Fix Plus, I don't know what happens. I go through like half a bottle in a month. So love this from Smashbox. Speaking of MAC, I have a brush that I want to talk about. I almost never talk about brushes, but I think this is such a beautiful brush shape, and it's so versatile, and I use it in almost every tutorial, and I think anyone who loves doing eye makeup needs this brush. It's the MAC 217, and I like it because I can actually grab product on the flat side and press it all over the lid, and then I can go back and grab a little bit with the tip and kind of carve out the crease. It's just a fantastic blending brush. I love it. If you have an issue with your lipstick bleeding, which I have that problem, my lip line is really strange, and I'm trying to get more comfortable with wearing darker lip shades. To me, it's just easier to put on a gloss and be like, it's good, whatever. But when I wear darker lip colors, I like to line with a clear liner. And this one from Makeup Forever, this is the Lip Line Perfector, is beautiful. It does the job perfectly. It doesn't ball up on the lips. It allows everything to glide on. And I actually take this over the entire lip to smooth things out. And then I'll go slightly outside my lip just to prevent that color that you're using from bleeding and being weird. We know what I'm talking about. Quickly want to mention, on my pancake weekend days when I roll out of bed and I just don't want to put on makeup, but lately this has been happening so much, you guys. Whenever I am out and about in public with like no makeup on, because trust me, that happens a lot, that's when I run into subscribers. Like, that's how you recognize me from the beginning of my videos when I look like absolute crap. Anyway, long story short, I'm trying to not be totally lazy and use something on my skin to make myself feel a little bit better, feel more awake. And also, I think this is healthy because it has an SPF of 50. So this is the IT Cosmetics CC Plus Full Coverage Cream, and I've used this before on camera. You just take a pump like that, you grab the product here, or you could just use your fingertips. It's not a sponge that you have to dip it into and pat it on the skin. It's an actual foundation, cream foundation texture, so apply it however you like. The sponge in here is quite nice, but that was like a topic of conversation in that other video. People are like, no, you have to press it in the skin, and it's like, it's a cream, do what you want with it. I love the way this instantly makes me look evened out, protects my skin, gives me some quick hydration, and makes me feel just like that little teeny tiny bit more confident when I'm out and about with like no big hair or makeup. You guys saw I did a first impressions for LA Girl, and this shade Sexy, it is a front runner. This is staying in my vanity. I love this shade. It has a little bit of a blue kind of, not metallic, but it's like this subtle weird blue magenta thing that I love. If you see it in person, it's stronger. On camera, I don't think it showed up that well, but I love this color. It is flattering, it is comfortable, it is long wearing, and it's around $3. Another drugstore find that I'm totally into right now are these liners from Physicians Formula. Now these look like those gel pens, like those colored jelly pens that you would like scrapbook with or whatever. So the packaging is it's a little kiddish in my opinion, but the product in here is gorgeous. Long wearing, smooth, buttery, glides right on, and this is a silver trio. They have two different trios. Each one comes with a black. The more bronze one is like gold and bronze, and this has like a gray and silver. And these are perfect for right underneath the eye when you want to just brighten up that inner corner and have a little something edgier with your makeup. You can quickly do that with a product like this, and it lasts all day long. It's affordable. The black liner in here is incredible as well. So I've been loving these. Last item is what is on my nightstand, which I kind of want to do a what's in my nightstand video, but I feel weird about uploading that. Anyway, I keep a ton of beauty stuff in my nightstand. I have like my own weird beauty rituals before I go to bed. One of them is putting lotion on. So every night I put lotion on my arms, my hands, my elbows, and this one is from Life Therapy. And the reason I like it so much, not only is it crazy moisturizing, but the scent. Scents get me every time. It's all about how things smell in my book. It's so good. This is actually called Vacation. And the reason I love that so much is because that's how I describe scents to my friends. Sometimes I'll be like, oh my gosh, smell this candle. It smells like vacation. And people are like, and I'm like, you know, a mixture of like sunshine, sunscreen, coconut stuff, you know. They're like, okay. And I'm like, no, someone out there gets it. This is actually called Vacation, and it smells like vacation. So if you like the idea of smelling tropical and yummy and sunshiny, this is fantastic. They do have other scents, but this one is my favorite, and it is really hydrating. So that's what's on my nightstand right now. And that brings this favorites video to a close. I hope you guys enjoyed all of my best of the best items over the past month. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Let me know, as always, what your most favorite item was. I always love hearing, like, over the past month, not just from me, but from you, what you guys fell in love with and used like every single day. let me know. I always love your recommendations for products, and that's about it. I will see you guys next time. Mwah.